Welcome back, friends and family, to Math Time with me, Miss X. I am so excited to have you all here again. I hope you are all ready to have a great time with math after a nice and long, restful break. Let's go ahead and begin by taking a look at our objective. Remember, our objective is broken up into three parts, so we know exactly how we're going to do something, what we need to understand about it, and why we're doing it or why it's important. So you may read with me or in your head as I read out loud to you. I will bundle ones, tens, and hundreds to count up to 1,000 in order to count more efficiently. Great job, my friends. We're going to go straight into our math vocabulary because we do have some new words for this new unit. Benchmark numbers. We've seen this one time before break, but we're going to keep reviewing this because this is really important as we move into more difficult math. Benchmark numbers. That's our math vocabulary, benchmark numbers. Benchmark numbers is a number that is easy to remember and rest on so that we can skip count from there. Usually you'll find that it'll be easy to skip count by tens or hundreds. It just depends on the benchmark number and what number we're trying to get to. We can be flexible about it.
Okay, my friends, welcome to the teacher model. We're going to go ahead and begin by counting by ones. You'll notice that we have our place value chart here of hundreds, tens, and ones. We're going to begin with our ones column first, or our ones place value chart. You may count with me or in your head as I count out loud to you. We're going to count by ones. Ready? 1, 2, 3, let's see, 4, 5, whoops, 6, 7, 8, 9. And my friends, so far I've been counting by ones and I have 9 ones on my screen here, or I have 9 ones in my column of ones. I know that once I add one more, I'm going to have 10 ones. I can make a larger unit when I add one more to our 9 ones. What will that new larger unit be? Great job, my friends. If you were thinking that our 10 ones to make a larger unit, our new larger unit would be 110, you thought correctly. Yep, our 10 ones, the bigger and larger new unit would be 110. 10 ones would make 110. So let's go ahead and do that, okay? So we're going to notice how that changes. Our 10 ones here, we're going to turn it into a larger unit of 110. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of both our 10 in the ones here, and we're also going to get rid of these guys because they're turning into a larger new unit of 10s. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. Great job. Now, my friends, we have 110. How many ones? Take a look at our ones box here. How many ones do we have? Absolutely, we have 0 ones left. But how many tens are in my tens box? Yeah, we have 110. So we have 110 and 0 ones. We have 110 and 0 ones. Let's count more tens into my place value box, okay? So let's go ahead and keep going. So we have 110, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens, and Miss X is running out of room, so I'm going to put it up here. 6 tens. So let's go ahead and bring those guys down. So we have 6 tens, 7 tens, 8 tens, 9 tens, and then 10 tens. So I'm putting that last unit of 10, and I know then that I can make a larger unit. What will that new larger unit be? If you were thinking, my friends, that our new larger unit would be 100, you thought correctly. So let's make 100 from our 10 tens. We're going to pick these guys up and we're going to bundle them up to make a new larger unit of 100. Boom. Now we're going to go ahead and place our 100 here so that we can see it loud and clear. Super easy to see that. We have 100 now. My friends, how many tens do we have now? Yeah, we have 0 tens. So let's go ahead and fill that in. And then we didn't really change anything with our ones here. But how many ones are in our ones box? 0. We don't have any more ones and we don't have any more tens because we bundled our 10 ones to make 110, and then we kept counting up, and we bundled our 10 tens into 100. So we have 100, but we don't have any more tens, and we don't have any more ones. Let's keep going with the next part of our teacher model. Okay, my friends, for this next part of our teacher model, I want you to count at least from 0 to 124 by ones. Now, you can whisper count while we're using our place value chart and try to bundle a larger unit when you can, okay? I will start us off. So let's go ahead and start us off. I will start us off. Sorry, Miss X is getting a little bit twisted with her words there. 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Now it's time to bundle that into 110. So I'm going to drop these guys off. And I'm going to come back with 110 because we bundled them up. Now we're going to go ahead and, we could jump by our tens. We can skip count by tens. But it's really important that for this part of the teacher model, we are practicing bundling so we know about the relationship of our place values, okay? So we're going to keep going. 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, we have another 10 there, so we're going to bundle that up into a 10, okay? So let me get rid of these guys. There we go. We have our second 10. We have our second bundle of 10 there. Let's keep going again. We're going to use these guys again to help us out. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We have a third bundle there. Great. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, that's another bundle of 10. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Oh, we have another bundle of 10 there. That's going to be our fifth 10, our fifth 10 unit there. Now, my friends, if we were to keep going, how many 10s do you think would actually be? How many 10s do you think we would have to? How many more 10s do you think we need? Because we can keep going by ones, but it's going to take us a really long time. Okay, let's go ahead and see. So we're at 50 currently, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oh my goodness, my friends, look at that. We had 10 tens. We're going to bundle that into 100. Oh my goodness, I bet you already knew. I know you already knew. So we have 100 there. And, whew, all right, we're so close to 124. So far we got to 100, okay? So 100, 110, 120, 121, 122, 123. Oh my goodness, 124, you guys. I thought we would never make it, but we did. Great job. 110, 100, 100, 110, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124. That was so much faster than counting one by ones and then bundling by tens. Once we got our 10 tens, it was so easy to make 100 from our 10 tens. Let's move on to the next part of the teacher model. Okay, my friends, now we're going to see what our number 476 looks like with base 10 blocks. Our base 10 blocks will also help us confirm our units in our number 476, okay? So let's go ahead and we're going to skip count by hundreds first to see how we can represent 476, okay? 100, and I hope you guys can see that. 200, 300, and then lastly, let's see, 400. Miss X ran out a little bit of space there. I'm sorry, my friends. Let's see if we can squeeze that in right here. Okay, so 100, 200, 300, and 400. All right, my friends. Now we're going to keep going. So we're at 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 400. Let's see if we can scoot these guys up. 460, 470, 471, 472, 473, 474, 475, and then lastly 476. My friends, in the number 476, do we have 400s? Yes, we absolutely do. In the number 476, do we have 7 tens? We absolutely do. Great job. And then lastly, with our ones, in the number 476, do we have 6 ones? Yes, we do, my friends. So now what we're going to do next in the next part of our teacher model, we're going to transfer our base 10 blocks of 476. Now that we know what 476 looks like, we're going to transfer that into a new skill. So go ahead and keep an eye out for it. Let's go ahead and move into that. Okay, take a look. I brought over our base 10 blocks from our former place value chart into our new task, which is to count from 476 to 600. Now, my friends, we want to do that count, and we also want to be wise about using our ones, tens, and hundreds. I want you to pause the video here and then talk to a friend or a family member about what benchmark numbers to get to and what units we can use to get there. And then we will come back and talk about it together as a team. Alrighty, my friends, welcome back. So, first we are going to use ones to get to 480. We're at 476 here. We have 400 and then 7 tens, that's 470, and then 475, 476. Okay, so we're going to use ones to get to 480. Ready? 476, 477, 478, 479, okay, 480. From there, we can use tens to get to 500. So we know that that's 480 And then we're going to do 490. Actually, yeah, 490 and 500. Great. So we're adding these two. So we're going to add that. So 480, 490, 500. Alrighty. Then we can use 100 to get to 600. Let's take a look. So we're at 500. So remember 480, 490, 500. Now we're going to use 100. We're going to use 100 to get to 600. Boom. Oh, I realize you guys can't see it. Boom. 600. Okay, my friends. Now that we have counted from 476 to 600 using our base 10 blocks, we're going to go ahead and show that using just numbers. Okay, so we're going to get rid of these. We're going to slowly get rid of these. So we're getting rid of them. Now we're coming back. And we're going to write the numbers that tell us the way that we counted or show the way that we counted. So we were at 476, and we can go ahead and box that in as our starting number. And then we went on to 477, and then 478, and then 479, and then 480. From there, and we're going to go ahead and just underline that and put a little B to make it our benchmark number. So we remember that's our benchmark number, 480, and then we went up to 490. We started counting by tens from there. And then we went up to 500. And we're also going to underline that and then put a B under because that's telling us is our benchmark number. And then we skip counted by hundreds to get to 600, and we finally got to our end destination of 600 there. That's how we used our numbers to show how we counted with our base 10 blocks. So in this problem, when we were counting from 476 to 600, we had two benchmark numbers. Our first benchmark number was 480. Our second benchmark number was 500.
My friends, as you move into independent practice and your exit ticket, I want you to keep these two things in mind. Number one, do not worry about having a partner. I know it says it on the paper, but you don't have to have a partner. You can absolutely and definitely complete the problem set without a partner. Number two, use the stick sketches if it helps you. You may also just copy the base 10 blocks so you can draw a drawing that looks like my base 10 blocks if it helps you. And lastly, it's not on the screen, but if you need access to the worksheet, click the link in the description box below. It will take you to the worksheet. If you don't have a physical hard copy, don't worry about printing it. Just write down the problems on the worksheet and solve it on your own the best that you can. Good luck. I know this lesson was really hard and very long, so rewatch it if you need to. Good luck. I will see you in our next math lesson.